Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more Fe4 subs ranked. We're going to start off with talking about some units, because I never talked about these units in the last part. So get ready for more info. We have a Quan, the Duke Knight, which is a promoted class. So, this is a pretty good unit, a pretty awesome unit, I would say. 16 strength and uses lances. This guy hits like a freight train. He just hits really hard. He's good at that. He has Adept. He doesn't have Pursuit, but the way Adept works in this game is you have a 20 plus your attack speed % chance of attacking again. Meaning that he has 12. He got a point of speed earlier, so at base he has an 18% Adept chance with the Steel Lance, which is kind of a lot. Adept is really good in this game. This is a really good skill. Yeah, he uses lances. He hits things really hard. He's not around for very long. At the end, right, it's kind of around for a bit. At the end of Chapter 3, he and the two other units he showed up with will leave for the rest of the generation. So we only have until the end of Chapter 3 to pour levels into U2. But otherwise, this is a really solid unit. Starts as a lover with Ethlyn, so he gets chances at lover crits, lover support. Lovers can even give their gold to each other. That's another thing that these two have going for each other, is they can freely pass their money back and forth between each other. Just in case they need to, repair weapons or buy stuff. This makes it easy on both of them. And speaking of both of them, we have Ethelyn. This is your first staffer, and you are going to need her. She is one of the most important units in the game, I think. I think a lot of people really undervalue and underrate how useful Ethelyn is. Gen 1 Fe4 would be very difficult without this unit. So I think this is easily one of the better or best units in Gen 1. Just 8 move stabs, too useful. Heal, she doesn't have very good magic, so she kind of struggles to keep up with enemy damage output, but you get a Mend Staff pretty soon that you can trade to her, and I think you should do that for the extra healing. She gets a return staff in Chapter 1, about 2/3 way through the chapter, that lets her send someone all the way back to your home castle. But I'll kind of explain how home castles work in the next part, where we're going to be doing stuff in the home castle. But for now, just know that she gets a staff. You can, whenever I say a unit like gets something, like Sigurd gets a silver sword, Lex gets a brave axe, you can trade them around between each other if you sell them around, but it's something that you can only get the item if she's in your party to get it. So I think it's worth noting that she gets credit for it, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. If she's not around, you don't get it. So it's something she provides to your team. Otherwise, she has critical, so she can hit stuff twice as hard, but coming off a 5 strength, she's not going to be doing a lot of damage. She's mostly here to click the heal, mend, and return buttons. She does get a light brand at the start of Chapter 2, which can do damage based off of her magic stat instead, and that is a really good weapon. So when she gets the light brand, she's much better at doing damage, but again, you probably want her to do a lot of healing for the most part, but it's still something useful that she has. After promo, she's amazing. She gets a lot of extra strength, some extra magic. She becomes a pretty awesome unit. Doesn't get pursued on promo, but she's still really, really useful and one of the better units you'll ever use. We're going to talk about Finn. This is probably character-wise. I know I gushed about Finn a lot in the Thracia playthrough, but Finn is one of my favorite units in the series. I love this guy. He's just a boy. Look at him. He doesn't know what kind of trouble he's going to be getting into in the year 776. Has Pursuit, and he has Miracle. Now, Miracle has gone through some changes throughout various games. We shut off an Fe5. Miracle is a luck times 3% chance to avoid all lethal hits for the rest of a combat round. Miracle in the modern days is like a luck % chance that you just survive at 1 HP. In this game, I'm very certain I've researched it, and I'm pretty sure I'm getting the wording correctly. It's for every point of HP you're missing below 11, so once you hit 10 HP and lower, you gain 10 extra avoid for each point of HP you're missing below your 11th. So if you're at 10 HP, you get 10 extra void, 9 HP, you get 20 extra void, and so on all the way down to 1 HP where you get 100 extra void. This only lasts until the start of the next player phase, so you can't just put Finn down into 1 HP and solo the entire game with him. You can do some really funny stuff with this. You can win arena matches with this. You can enemy phase a lot of enemies if you do your math right and do your calcs right. It's a really good unit. He has the most availability out of anyone in the game, just because of how the 2 gens work and how he'll work. I'll probably get into more of that later, but yeah, this is a really good unit. In a ranked context, he's really cool because he gets access to the most arenas, so he can get a lot of EXP and money just out of doing arena stuff. So this is a really solid unit. He gets a Brave Lance. About a third of the way through Chapter 2, he gets a Brave Lance given to him that he makes really good use of. I think he's probably just the best person to keep the Brave Lance on. So that's something useful that he has, that he can provide. Last unit we get this map. We have Midir. Raise your hand if you're mid, just like me and Midir. I say that, but I love this unit. I like Midir a lot. He... I don't know. He's 8 move with bows. Bows aren't great in this game, because you'd rather just enemy phase a bunch of guys with a Silver Sword or a Brave Lance or something, but I still appreciate his help. Bows weighing 8 and having only 70 hit is a crime. Think about what bows are like in, you know, something like Conquest, how useful bows are. But, 70 hit, 8 weight, that's not great. His stats just also don't look that impressive. He doesn't really have decent growth rates either. What really makes this guy and actually lets him contribute for any reason whatsoever is you get a killer bow at the very end of Chapter 1, which you can buy onto him. And once you buy the killer bow onto him, his usefulness skyrockets. He's so much better with the killer bow. If you pair him with Ideen, he can get a brave bow in Chapter 4. So that's also another useful tool that he has. The problem is you're having to pick between the rescue staff and a brave bow, between whether you pair Azel or Midir with Ideen, so you kind of have to choose there, but I like getting the Brave Bow. I think the Brave Bow is just a really useful tool for helping Midir just dish out combat, or dish out damage. Has Pursuit, so he's going to double stuff pretty easily as long as it's not like a sword user. Akos, same deal, just sometimes he'll do another round of combat, which is great on him because he's usually not facing a counter, so you can just keep pew-pewing and stuff until they don't be alive anymore. Now, I think I want to use Midir plus Finn to kill this guy. So let's see how our first Midir round of combat goes. Accost? Hey, Accost proc! So look at that! See, he's useful, he's good, I love him. Finn can grab this village. Now I want Finn specifically to get this village. This gives us a speed ring. And a little bit of money. I like speed ring on Finn because lances weigh 12, so it helps him keep up with doubling enemy lance users and enemy bow users. So I like throwing the speed ring on him. I think he's a really good recipient for it. Azel, keep up. Lex, just go down here for now. This guy will be dead easy enough. Let's have Noish chip this guy down a little bit. Let's see if I can somehow feed this to Arden, because Arden needs all the EXP he can get. Hey, Accost proc! Look at that, we got 2 Accost procs right next to each other. So with this, Arden will eat this kill, and we'll give the village to... Oh, I think I went back and forth last part about who I wanted to give the village to. I think I want to give it to Noish. Alec needs some money too, though. We'll give it to Alec. He got resistance. Wow. That's something. There we go, we'll get the village. So now that we seize the castle, the next one is gonna open up for us to go start. Now that's some of why I wanted to keep running the Christmas Calves and Arden so far left, just so they can be ready to take on this left squad. Now you don't want to be too far to the left, because if you move too far left, you'll bait the entire squad over the bridge, but we just want to bait like half of them right now. Oh, that guy starts moving once he sees the castle. Interesting. I've never left this guy alive before, so I didn't know that. Hey, this guy also shows up for a little bit. He's kind of important. He, you know, he has a couple of stats on him. He has a weapon with this number of stats on it. He has a couple of leadership stars. He has, you know, some skills that, you know, that do stuff. We won't worry about him right now, though. We have better things to worry about. Like, I need to make sure I feed kills to Quan, but I also need to make sure I feed kills to other people as well. Here, this guy's blocking a road tile, so we're gonna see if Midir could get another kill. I do want to get Finn to level 20, hopefully by the end of Chapter 3. Just to make things a little bit easier on him. Oh, I should probably explain how promotion works, because promoting also works differently in this game. So Sigurd and Quan are already promoted technically, but because of the way promotion works, it works like 3 houses level ups, where once you promote, it doesn't reset your level, and you promote at level 20. So like if Finn reaches level 20, he promotes the Dukanite and stays level 20. It doesn't reset him back down to level 1 or anything. And promoting doesn't affect your EXP gain either, so just promote as soon as you can. There's no sense in waiting. How much are you missing? Let's see if we can get Finn staffed up, actually. Yeah, there we go, perfect. Now we're going to be doing a lot of staffing, because that is EXP that she can get that no one else can. Quan, keep up. Oh, yeah, sure, we'll get the top combo. Oh, this guy's a... Oh, he has an Iron Axe. He just didn't fight Arden this turn. Interesting. Arden needs to get ready to be healed up. So you can go like... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So theoretically, if he goes like here, I think if he goes here, he can get healed up. I'll just feed this kill to Alex so he can run back. I could have also just left him alive, I guess. Let him go fight Arden, but... I sometimes tend to struggle with the squad that's coming over across the bridge. I try to feed my kills to all of my goofballs, like, you know, Alec and all of them. But we're going to try to not push too much. We'll have Noish enemy phase 2 of these guys. We'll have Lex. We'll have Lex go here so we can kind of move down to help out soon. Hazel, keep up. Oh, we do need to get Sigurd up towards Mr. Sage up there, because that's where we get something important. Come on, attack Noish and then do critical, because critical is very silly. Does it do the thing? No. This is why Alec is better, because you can just guarantee double. But maybe we'll get into cost proc? No. Don't worry, we're just setting up the kills for other people. Strength? Ooh, speed! That is extra cost chance. So that's cool. So, Hazel, get ready to hopefully do something. Arden, get ready to hopefully do something. Oh, I did my counts wrong. I needed him to be 1 tile down. She can at least heal up. Alex so we can go do some stuff. Hey, just having one staffer, you end up needing a lot more staffing than it may initially seem. How'd you get res? So I need Sigurd to end right about here-ish this turn. So 1, 2, 3. 3 tiles above the church. 1, 2, 3. That way that guy can talk to him. Mid-air will probably have you run in and then canto backwards. Let's go get some EXP on you. Look at him go! Oh, he already gets his first level up. Yep. That's my boy. That's him. There's no empty level up check or anything in this game, or protection in this game, so whatever you roll, that's just what you get. This is how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Let's do get like an added proc, maybe. Nope, but we did good damage. Equip Steel Lance. Arden, I do not feel like running forwards to do that with you. So here, we'll get this kill with you. Actually, we'll have Noish run up and hit this guy first. Do the bow guy. Who knows, maybe we'll get some accost or some criticals. And then we back off. Alec will whack this guy. And then back off a little bit. I'm going to try to remember to check my turns at the end of each map. I need to leave like a sticky note somewhere that says check your turns at the end of each map so I can better keep up with how much progress I've made and how much I need to do or how quickly I'm playing. So I think we'll put Arden right here. Yeah, because then he can get reached by 18, 20, so if they both did 19, he takes 6 twice. Yeah, he actually lives. So we can put him right here. Maybe some of the enemies will choose to go for him. Finn, just gonna set you up here. I guess Lex can run down and go do something, but I don't want the enemies to go for him. Does he kill this guy? No. So how about this? We'll put Lex like right here. As for Azel, we'll put you right here. Then we have the whole squad ready to go down here. Okay, you're gonna go for Lex. That's all right though. Lex is kind of beefy. He's got some meat on his bones. Okay, this guy's gonna go for Quan. Same thing with Quan. Quan's pretty bulky. I have no idea why they're choosing to go for units like Quan instead of Alec and Noish, but that's just how it be sometimes. See, they're gonna go for Lex. I guess they see that they have like more hit on Lex compared to someone like Alec or Noish. And hey, look at that Paragon go. He gets so much chippy XP. Wow, again, he's gonna go for Quan instead of someone like Arden. Hey, at it! Probably could have been a kill that went to someone else, but eh. There we go. Hi. So this is where Sigurd gets his silver sword.